The movie opens with Deadpool breaking the fourth wall and speaking directly to the audience. He says, "I'm here to get Wolverine." Deadpool heads straight to the location where Wolverine is buried. He begins digging up the grave, searching for Wolverine. He was hoping that Wolverine would still be alive, but as he was taken out, we see that Wolverine is completely dead because his bones had become a skeleton. Seeing this, Deadpool was utterly disappointed, but he sat down with his skeleton and began talking to it. He says, "I need Wolverine." During their conversation, a lot of TVA portals opened up here and a lot of TVA agents came out, who came to catch Deadpool, but being Deadpool, he fights fiercely and kills the agents brutally. After killing them, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall and talks to the audience again. He says, "I know that whatever is going on here, you must not be understanding it. Means how am I here? Why do I need Wolverine? Why am I looking for him? And why do the TVA people want to catch me?" To explain all this, Deadpool takes us to the past, in 2018, when the cable time machine device broke down, but as that time machine device was repaired, Deadpool takes it in his hands. Then Deadpool started using it, that too of his own accord, like he went to the past with its help and started killing all his past villains. To save his friend Vanessa, he killed his killer and saved Vanessa, but it turned out that due to using Deadpool's time machine device in this way, there was a problem in the timelines. Because of this, TVA also got into action and they just started looking for Deadpool, but Deadpool was happy in his life because there was already a problem in the timeline, but he also revived Vanessa and gathered all his friends. Here we saw Deadpool uses that device and goes to Earth 616 for a while, which was the main MCU universe. Going there, he asks Happy to make him an Avenger, but when he refused, Deadpool came back to his universe and started living a normal life. One night, his friend was celebrating Deadpool's birthday, but then the TVA agents came to the door. When Deadpool went to check, they grabbed him, dragged him into their portal, and brought him straight to the TVA. After coming to TVA, Deadpool meets an officer named Paradox. He explains to Deadpool what TVA is and how it works. After hearing this, Deadpool realized that TVA has brought me here because I made a mistake in the timelines by using a time machine device. Here, Paradox gives Deadpool an offer and says, "Look, I am an officer of TVA and my seniors who run TVA want you to go to the MCU universe, Earth 616. So you do this, go to Earth 616 and spend the rest of your life there." After hearing this, Deadpool becomes happy because he also had to go to Earth 616 and become an Avenger there. So now he was thinking that maybe my dream will come true. He was also very excited, so he gets his Deadpool suit made by the TVA tailor and gets ready. After wearing it, at this time, he was given 2 swords. Fully dressed, Deadpool came to Paradox. He says, "Send me directly to my universe so I can tell my friends that I'm going to Earth 616 for a while so that I can go there and show that I am a diamond." Now, Paradox refuses Deadpool as he hears this. He says, "There's no point in going to your universe now because it's gradually coming to an end." He also tells that your universe is the one where Logan died. Paradox said that your universe has been destroyed so much that now it will be destroyed in just 3 days. So now there is no point in going to that universe, but Deadpool asks why is this happening. Then Paradox tells him that because the power of your universe is over. Paradox explains to him that look, every universe has a power and when that power is gone, its universe also slowly ends, and if we talk about your universe, why is it ending? Then the answer is that the power of your universe was no one else but Logan, because of which the universe is also dying. Hearing this, Deadpool tells Paradox that you have to stop this destruction somehow. Hearing this, Paradox says, "What are you saying? Should I stop the destruction? I don't want this destruction to stop, but I want to let this destruction happen." Saying this, he also shows Deadpool a machine named Time Reaper Machine. Paradox tells him that this machine can destroy any universe in the blink of an eye. Then Paradox tells him that whenever a universe is ending, the TVA lets it end slowly, but I don't enjoy this thing. I want that instead of slowly dying, that universe should be destroyed in a blink of an eye like a tree is cut from the root and thrown. Paradox then says this is the reason why I have made this Time Reaper machine which I have made myself so that the universes that are slowly ending, I will end them in a blink of an eye. Now this machine is not ready. As soon as it is completely ready, I will destroy your universe too. So now as per my seniors, you go to Earth 616 and forget that old universe of yours. Hearing all this, Deadpool becomes furious. He thinks that if the power of my universe is Logan, then I will find another Wolverine and bring it to my universe so that power remains and nothing happens to my universe. Thinking this, Deadpool beats Paradox a lot and he takes that device from him and runs away. This was the same device that is used by TVA to make portals. Deadpool also creates a portal, escapes, and begins searching for Wolverine. The flashback ends, and the story returns to where Deadpool is fighting the TVA agent, brutally killing everyone. Once again Wolverine's search begins. He goes to many universes to find Wolverine. He meets many different Wolverines. Some of them were as short as Wolverine, some had no hands or eyes, and one was a superhero version of Wolverine. Even Deadpool did not like it. He also beat Deadpool and drove him away. Then Deadpool goes to a bar where a Wolverine was sitting. Deadpool likes this to a great extent. He thinks that yes, this is perfect for me. I can take this to my universe. And now when Deadpool asks him to come with him, this Wolverine also refuses. But when Wolverine fainted after drinking alcohol, Deadpool pulled his leg, created a portal, and brought Wolverine directly to the TVA. He took him to Paradox. Deadpool tells him, "Look, I have brought another Wolverine. Now do one thing. Send us back to my universe and make this Wolverine the power of my universe so that my universe does not end." When he sees the Wolverine, he says this Wolverine is the worst because of him. All the people in his universe have been killed. So this can't be the power of your universe. Also, Paradox tells Deadpool that the seniors of TVA had given you a chance to go to Earth 616. So you could have lived there, but you did wrong with TVA, killed a lot of their agents, so now I will send both of you inside the world. The next moment, he does the same, means Paradox sends both of them inside the world. When Wolverine came to his senses, he asks Deadpool, "Why did you bring me here?" Saying this, he attacks Deadpool and so their fight begins. Their fight went on for an amazing long time, but then Deadpool stops him and says we should not fight, but work together because TVA wants to end my universe and we have to save it, but Wolverine refuses to help him. Deadpool tells him that the TVA has the power to revive his universe, so if you help me, we won't just save my universe from ending, but we'll also bring your destroyed universe back to life. Wolverine likes this idea, so they both become one, but then a man comes to them and tells them that it is not right to roam here because there is a very dangerous, huge monster. If it sees you, it will eat you, and yes, if you escape from it, there is a hairless witch named Cassandra. She is so powerful that she can kill you in one shot, so it is difficult to escape from these two things. Then some cars come here, which had Cassandra's people inside. As they see them, the third man also joins Deadpool and Wolverine. When he removes the cloth from his face, he finds out that this man is no one else but Captain America, who takes the form of Human Torch at this time. Cassandra's men came directly in front of them. An old man who was very powerful goes ahead to attack them. Wolverine kills him in one shot. But because they had a lot of advanced technology, they weaken the powers of the Human Torch, hold them and tie them with a rope and start taking them straight to Cassandra. We see that Cassandra's place is in the mouth of a very big Ant-Man. Here Cassandra had a lot of men who had been serving her for years, which also had a version of Juggernaut, which was also in Cassandra's slavery. When these three were brought in, Cassandra comes to meet them. Deadpool tells her that Human Torch has already told us about you, that you are a crazy woman without hair who looks like a witch. He says Cassandra is even worse and adds that the Human Torch told them everything. Hearing this, Cassandra becomes furious. She pulls the skin of Human Torch in one shot with her power and he dies on the spot. After that, she tells Deadpool and Wolverine her name and says, "I am the twin sister of Professor Charles Xavier. When we were not even born, I tried to kill my brother, but when we were born, my brother tried to kill me, but I survived. After that, the TVA people threw me here, but I am very happy here, I have been living here for years and now I will make you both my slaves." Hearing this, Wolverine gets angry and goes straight to attack Cassandra, but without touching him, she beats Wolverine and throws him to the ground, but then the monster comes here. Seeing him, Cassandra says, "You're not my slave, are you? So I'm leaving you to die at the hands of this monster." Saying this, she leaves with her companions. The monster slowly started coming to both of them, but Deadpool and Wolverine activate the nearby machine and fly far away with the help of it. At this faraway place, they see a dog which was the version of Deadpool's dog, Dogpool. Along with that, a version of Deadpool also comes who tells his name Nice Pool. He tells them that there are many other versions of Deadpool like me, but they are all crazy people from whom Cassandra gets her work done, means they are her slaves. Nice Pool gives them his car and says, "Take this so you don't have a hard time getting out of here." Deadpool and Wolverine take the car and drive away, but they end up arguing during the ride. Both started fighting. They start hitting each other, and because they were tired of fighting, they fainted, but then we see that X-23 comes here and takes them both in the car. As Deadpool and Wolverine open their eyes, they find themselves in a house where Elektra, Blade, Gambit and X-23 come to meet them and tells them that X-23 has brought them here. All of them were also sent to this universe by the TVA people by fainting, and Human Torch was also their companion. When these four find out that they have come back alive from in front of Cassandra, they realize that Deadpool and Wolverine are really very powerful. So they make a plan to make a group together and will finish Cassandra because she has wreaked havoc in this whole universe. Now they become a team together and make all their preparations. Then they sit in the car and leave to kill Cassandra. They reach the location and go inside, but are immediately confronted by all of Cassandra's slaves, so a dangerous fight breaks out between all of them. Here those four stop the rest outside, while Deadpool and Wolverine come inside to catch Cassandra. Now before coming here, they had made all their plans. They knew they could fight as much as they wanted, but Cassandra was so powerful that she would easily crush them. She could finish them off with her psychic power, and if they wanted to stop her from using her power, they would need to wear Magneto's helmet. Cassandra also knew this, so when the helmet of Magneto came to Earth, Cassandra finished it. Deadpool gives an idea here and says instead of the helmet of Magneto, let's use the helmet of Juggernaut, which is one of the slaves of Cassandra. Juggernaut's version. Now we have to somehow take out her helmet and make Cassandra wear it, which will make her unable to use her powers and we will finish her. Now during their fight, we see that X-23 cuts Juggernaut's leg. Then throws her helmet up, which comes straight to Deadpool. These two confuse Cassandra in their talks. Deadpool takes advantage of this and puts a helmet on her head, with which she is unable to use her powers, but before they kill her everyone sees that one of the people of Cassandra is trying to kill Cassandra by shooting her. While shooting, he says, "I was waiting for this time, that one day I will kill you, Cassandra." Then he shoots, but Wolverine kills that man. Cassandra was dying in front of Deadpool and Wolverine. That's when Wolverine explains to her that even if you hate your brother Charles Xavier, but your brother has always loved you, Cassandra, and if he knew that you were here in the world, he would have found you somehow and taken you with him, because Charles Xavier has always done the good work of the world. Hearing all this, Cassandra becomes emotional. Wolverine tells Deadpool to take off Juggernaut's helmet from her head because I want to give her another chance to live. Deadpool says if I remove her helmet, she will kill both of us. Wolverine says no, now she will not kill us because I trust her. Hearing this, Deadpool removes the helmet and as Wolverine said, so be it. Cassandra had changed for the time being. She does not kill them, but tells both that monster is coming here after a while. It will destroy everything, but before he comes, you run away from here and go back to your universe. On this, both ask Cassandra, but how will we get out of here? At this, Cassandra shows them a puppet and says, many years ago, there was a magician here who was powerful, but I killed him and kept his sling ring with me because it can open the portal to go anywhere. Saying this, Cassandra opens a portal there. Deadpool and Wolverine jump into the portal without delay and come straight to their universe. After they leave, we see that Cassandra goes straight to the man who shot her. That man was still alive. Cassandra asks him, why did you shoot me? Then he tells that Paradox of TVA had told me to do this. He had told me that if I kill you, then he will take me out of this world. Hearing this, Cassandra gets enraged, so she opens the portal and comes straight to Deadpool's universe to kill Paradox, because this time Paradox was there as he was going to blow up her universe with his Time Reaper machine. Cassandra also comes here behind Deadpool and Wolverine. She comes close to the Paradox and starts reading his mind, by which she also finds out about the Reaper machine. Seeing this, Cassandra gets an idea. She thinks, with the help of this machine, I will slowly destroy all the universes and timelines, leaving only one world remaining where I can easily rule. To execute her plan, she heads straight for the Time Reaper machine. This thing was also seen by Deadpool and Wolverine, so both of them come to stop her, but in one blow, she drops both of them and leaves to complete her mission. After this, Deadpool and Wolverine came straight to Paradox. They ask him that how can we stop Cassandra? Paradox tells them that we can't stop her because she is much more powerful than us, but yes, we can stop that machine. He tells that there are two wires in that machine. If they are joined together, it will cause a massive short circuit. Not only will the machine be destroyed, but Cassandra, who operates it, will be finished as well, but also Paradox tells them that whoever does this will also be killed due to the short circuit. The machine will explode violently, and the resulting blast will destroy everything. Hearing this, both of them say nothing will happen to us because we have the power to heal again. Paradox says no, this machine is very powerful. Indeed, whoever causes the short circuit between the two wires will turn to ashes and will never recover. Despite this warning, both of them go under the machine to join the wires and create the short circuit. There, Deadpool pushes Wolverine into the room and locks him there. This way, Deadpool will handle the task alone, and Wolverine's life will be spared. When Deadpool pulls one wire and takes it to the other wire, he faces a lot of difficulty, but soon Wolverine breaks that gate and comes to Deadpool. He holds one wire with one hand and the other wire with the other hand. As the two wires touch, a massive short circuit occurs. The machine is destroyed by a powerful blast. This also kills Cassandra, while Deadpool and Wolverine are also killed, but after a while, we saw that Deadpool and Wolverine are back to life and are fine again. Seeing this, Paradox asks them, how did you survive? They say, if one of us had done this alone, it might have been the end, but since we did it together, the explosion had a half and half effect on both of us, so we survived. We healed ourselves by short-circuiting the inside of the machine. We finished everything. When Cassandra arrived here, she brought 100 versions of Deadpool with her. They fight and defeat all of them. After the end of the machine and Cassandra, Hunter B-15 comes with her guards, who come and arrest Paradox because he had made a machine to destroy the universe. Hunter B-15 tells Paradox, now the TVA will take action against you. You will be punished. She adds, as for Deadpool and Wolverine, I have a lot of respect for them because they saved other universes. So she says you can leave now and live your lives in peace. Deadpool and Wolverine decide to live together like a family. Later, Deadpool, Wolverine, and all their friends enjoy a lot together. They start living happily, and everyone is very content. In the post-credits scene, Deadpool breaks the fourth wall once again and speaks directly to the audience. He says, Cassandra didn't kill the Human Torch on my orders. What Human Torch said against Cassandra, calling her a witch. A hairless witch. All those insults were heard by Cassandra through the camera, and she killed him. So, I had no part in the Human Torch's death. Don't misunderstand me. With that, the great movie comes to an end. I hope you have liked this movie recap. Please like, share and subscribe for more real recaps.